What is the most positive card that you can pull in the standard tarot deck? So for most people, they'll say it's the Nine of Cups. You got the one dude and he's got all the abundance behind him, right? So when I was first getting into tarot, I liked the Ten of Cups and I thought it was the most positive one because you have the whole family and everyone is experiencing the maximum abundance together. So it's sort of the perfection of emotional happiness or whatever. But perhaps you have a certain card that you might think, like the Lovers. Maybe you're a romantic, and so when you see the Lovers, you think that that's the most positive card. But maybe you have a weird one, like you might think that the World, or maybe you're really weird and you think that the Wheel of Fortune is the most positive. Or a common one for people to think is the most positive is the Sun card, right? Because you have the youthful figure that is basking in the sunlight, and that's just an extremely positive thing. So one thing that a lot of people don't know is that when this deck was first designed by Arthur Waite, everyone knows the Rider-Waite deck, he also released a guide to all of the cards and their meanings alongside. And if I'm not mistaken, he was one of, if not the first person to associate an image with every single card in the deck. Before that moment, cards that were minor arcana, which would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of swords, cups, whatever, didn't have pictures. Only the major arcana had pictures. In this guide, the pictorial key to the tarot, Arthur Waite actually says that the Ace of Pentacles is the most favorable of all cards. I did not know that at first, and I had never heard anyone describe the Ace of Pentacles as the most favorable, the most positive card that you can pull in the entire deck. But when he first made the deck, that was what his interpretation was, and that's what his intentions were when he was working with Pamela Coleman Smith to create the imagery for the cards. So for the past few years, I've been reading it that way, that the Ace of Pentacles, when it comes up, is actually the most positive card, because a lot of the times it can signal financial riches, but just riches in every aspect that is physical. So everything in the realm of senses, taste, touch, sight, smell, sound, which are pentacles, the senses, it is the most positive card that you can pull in regards to things that are physically manifest. The original deck that we all base everything off of, which is the Rider-Waite deck, the creator of that deck intended for the Ace of Pentacles to be the most positive card of all.